What up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Box Score Breakdown. I'm your host, Tim Woodson, bringing you all of the latest news from tonight's slate, presented by FanDuel with another banger sports ethos presentation. I am so excited to talk about some of the games today. We had a solid slate. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games on this lovely Tuesday, January 6th. Guys, I hope you're enjoying 2026. I know that I am, especially with all this basketball that's been happening. No need to waste any time. Let's get straight to the action. So, first game of the day. You know what's crazy? I saw a stat today that said Rick Carlisle is at 999 wins and he can't get his 1,000th win. And they've lost like 13 in a row. And it's a little depressing. I don't know what to I feel bad for the man, to be honest. This Indiana team is just bad. Cleveland Cavaliers win it 120-116 over the Indiana Pacers. We'll go ahead and talk about the Pacers, man. It's the same old stuff over there, dog. Of course, Pascal Siakam didn't have a good shooting night, but he had 22, 4, 3, 2 steals, 1 block, 39% from the field, but 4 or 5 from the free throw line. You got to take that, especially with him averaging like 56 on the season. Yeah, I'll take a 80% day from you any day. There's no Benedict Mathurin. There's no timetable on the Stum issue. I don't know what's going on. I mean, like, does he need to return? That's the thing. So they actually started Johnny Furphy. Big Furphy. He had beefed up over the summer. And this is interesting, especially in deeper leagues. I mean, 30 minutes, honestly, that might put you into like a 14-team league value. Because I like this line. It's not necessarily like too crazy, but I would take this absolutely in a deeper league. 9 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 triple, 4 6 from the field. Yeah, and deeper leagues, I think you can actually shoot for Johnny Furphy if this does stick. We don't know. They could rotate that piece. I mean, not this piece. They could rotate that spot. It could be Jarris Walker. It could be Ben Shepherd. It probably won't be Ben Shepherd. But that's something interesting to keep an eye on. And I would definitely be considering Johnny Furphy in the deeper league. J-Hub scored a lot. Wow, what is this? 20 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, 4 triples, 7 to 10 from the field, 2 2 from the free throw line. If you had dropped J-Hub, I totally understand. If he gets hot again, though, I would grab him. I'll grab him. It's that simple. Aaron Nesmith had 14, 8, and 4, 1 steal, 3 triples. Putrid shooting. What is this? 5 of 17. Holy Lord. 1 and 2 from the free throw line. I do think he still belongs on rosters. The minutes are ups and the peripherals were there. He just had a bad shooting night. Andrew Nembhard at 15, 1 and 11. Love the dimes. Nice double-double. 1 steal, 1 block, 1 triple, 50% from the field. He also gave you 50% from the line. 2 of 4 shooting from the line. That sucks. It's not the worst, but it sucks. It's not good either. Still, there's rolling out the main guys. They're starting Johnny Furphy, someone you might want to consider. Deeper league, you can always look at Jarris Walker. He had 10, 2, and 3 with a steal and 2 triples in 17 minutes, 4 7 from the field. Deeper leagues, meaning like probably like 16 teamers, especially with him only getting 18 minutes. He's kind of capped right now, and that's probably good for him. Once he start playing better, he might see more time on the court. Micah Parter also got 11 points and 2 rebounds with 2 triples on 50% from the field and 5 or 6 from the free throw line. He was getting to the free throw line. What was happening? Who was fouling Micah Potter? Interesting. I mean, you also had 2 points from Ethan Thompson, which you don't have to worry about because he's not getting much time. The Cavs rested Donovan Mitchell. It was a rest. It said rest, so at least they notated it correctly. And also, Dean Wade got hurt like 8 minutes of the game. He only had 3 points on the rebound. You don't have to be worried about Dean Wade. Hopefully, it's not a bad injury, but you probably don't have to worry about him anytime soon. So, of course, everyone else kind of picked up the slack and did what they need to do. There's Garland, 29, 2, and 6 with a triple, 14 to 23 from the field. 23 shots, and he scored 29 points. And it's an efficient 23 shots, 60%. He didn't take a free throw. That's just ethical hoops. Wow, man. I'll take that. Sam Merrill stepped into the starting lineup. He had 19, 4, and 2 with 6 triples. He got hot. Oh, boy. Is it Merrill heater time? Yeah, man. I'd pick him up if he gets hot like this. Now, to be fair, we are absolutely certain that Donovan Mitchell's probably going to be back next game. I don't see, if anything, saying that he's not. That may be a Jalen Tyson movement to the starting lineup. Maybe they run small and they do Merrill. Either way, Merrill's probably going to get enough shots. And if he's one of those on this little like 3-point heater, yeah, I'd take it. 60% from 3, 50% from the field. All 6 shots he made were triples, and then 1 or 2 from the free throw line. Cool. I like it. Jared Allen, nice 33 minutes here. Like to see his minutes up. Hey, I know he's like getting tugged around over there in Cleveland, but like to see the minutes here. 19, 12, and 4 with 2 steals, 61% from the field, but he did give you a rough 3 or 6 from the free throw line. Ew. Don't like that. Evan Mobley, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Love that. Full stat stuff in line. Yeah. And he gave you good percentages. 50% from the field and 4-4 from the free throw line. Oh my, that's a banger game. There you go, Mobley. Mobley's like slowly inching up the board. No one's really saying anything because when he sucks, everyone's like, oh my God, why did he win DPOY? He's just the 18-8 man. And then now he's like, oh, maybe he's actually kind of good. Yeah, maybe so. Off the bench, you had DeAndre Hunter with 12, 9, and 2. 55% from the field and 2-2 for free throw line. That's solid. I like that game for him. I think he's more of like 14-team leagues, especially with the decreased role now. He's not starting anymore. He's not getting 30 minutes. You can look at him in deeper leagues. Jalen Tyson. This is interesting. We do got to talk about him. He got 28 minutes, but he kind of sucked. He had 3 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. He took 2 shots. That's it. He took 2 shots. Nothing else. He took 2 free throws. He hit 50% from them both. That's especially concerning. I know he moved in the starting lineup when Dean Wade got injured, but that's extremely concerning when Don Mitchell was out and Jalen Tyson wasn't the go-to. They don't have like this giant lineup in Indiana where they had to play triple bigs like Dean Wade, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. Not really. I mean, you got Pascal and you got Jay Huff, but like that's it. Johnny Furphy's not like that. I would be worried about Jalen Tyson. He's kind of trending towards someone you don't have to have in 12-team leagues. I like what he can do. I like the potential and his upside when he's getting the big minutes. You can hold here, but it's not trending in the right direction recently. So I would look for someone else if they were available that is in a better situation. Whoa, this is a massive game from Craig Porter Jr. This is crazy. What is this? This is like super Draymond-esque. 8 points, 9 rebounds, 9 dimes, 2 steals, 3 blocks, 1 triple. Whoa. 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. More so category leagues than the points league, although I think you might be able to get a lot of points off of that in the points league. That's crazy. We know like one of the guards go down. Craig Porter's usually the man. Was there no Lonzo? Yeah, there was no Lonzo here also, which is interesting. So that also helped out Craig Porter Jr. But dude, that's a crazy line. That is a 9-cat dream. Wow. Good stuff from him. Naquan Tomlin has 7 points and 3 rebounds with the block. Let me give him his block in 20 minutes. Good stuff from the Cavs. Ooh, I just realized I looked at the standings today. They're 7th. What's going on? I don't know. Interesting to see what that looks like rest of the season. I mean, they all have to play and grind it out, but if it doesn't work out, we might be seeing some big changes in Cleveland as soon as next year. Next game of the day. Dude, what is this in Washington? They just like cooked twice in a row. 120-112 over the Orlando Magic. I don't even know what to say. I feel like now they're going to be like, oh my God, we're winning too much. We got to sit these guys. They're too good. The biggest thing, crazy enough, they're not even last place in the East. The Pacers are. So I said, Rick Carlisle's just sitting at 999 wins, and it's just stuck there, bro. That's sad. But enough about them. Let's go ahead and talk about the Magic first before we hop over to the Wizards. Just to know, this is like barbecue chicken, to be completely honest with you. This was like a real blowout. And the game looks close at the end, but it was not close. They had their foot on the gas, and they never left off. Paolo Banchero had 14, 4 and 4 with a triple, 5 of 10 from the field, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Like the shooting, field goal, free throw, absolutely not. To be fair, he had like 3 good crazy games in a row. We can give him a pass. Tristan Silva got a start. He had 13, 1 and 1, 2 steals, 3 of 4 from the field, 5 of 9 from the free throw. I'm sorry, 3 of 4 from deep. He had 3 triples, 5 of 9 from the free throw line. That's a solid game in his limited time in the court, but that's still deeper league play. You got absolute like garbage game from Wendell Carter Jr., who gave you 2 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists on 16% from the field. Oh, thank you, my good friend. Way to start the new year off right. This is a bad game. We could chuck it in. He's still like a low-end center, so you're not really expecting too much, and sometimes they have bad games too. Desmond Bane at 15, 2 and 3. This is like empty with a triple. He did shoot 62%. He only took 8 shots, though. I mean, that's how it tells you like how bad the game was. But he had 4-6 in the free throw line. Rare off night for Desmond Bane. You can usually give him a pass, especially for stuff like that. He's a very good free throw shooter. Anthony Black cooling off. Yeah, buddy. It was going to happen eventually. He had 6 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. He gave you a block, 3 of 10 from the field. Didn't hit a single triple. Wasn't in the crazy numbers at the line, like out of nowhere, all of a sudden I shoot 100% from the line. I hope you sold high. It would be nice. I get it. There's not going to be Jalen Suggs for quite some time. I do think Franz is going to be back maybe next week. I think that sounds like a good around Mike. I'm a turn. They said they didn't have a timetable return, but I think he's probably going to be back around next week. Yeah, if you had a chance to sell high on that, I would have sold high immediately. Noah Pinda, nice game off the bench. Definitely in deeper leagues, you want to consider him. 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, and a block. Woof. 1 triple, 4-7 for the field, 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Absolutely disgusting. But he got some extra minutes here with the blowout. Same for Jace Richardson. Really excited for this guy long term in his career. 20 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 triples, 7 to 12 from the field, and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Wow, that's a bunch of threes. That's a really good game. You're probably not going to expect them to shoot and have that many points. He definitely got more time because of the blowout, but he's really interesting. He's pretty efficient for a guard, especially for his size. I'm excited to see what that looks like long term, like I said earlier. And he also had 10 points and 5 rebounds from Goga Batadze. Nice, good shooting on that one. I mean, dude, look at this list. You guys can't see it if you listen through podcasts, but dude, they had like 16 guys playing a rotation. You had 10.6 rebounds and 3 assists also from Jet Howard. It was one of those games. We'll go ahead and check on the other side. What happened? Who was cooking for the Wizards? CJ McCollum was actually. He's 27, 6 and 5, 3 triples, 11, 19 from the field, 2 2 from the free throw line. You guys pretty much know my stance on CJ. Like, he's going to do some stuff and it's going to be like, oh my God, CJ. And then he's going to do some games and it'll be like, dude, CJ, oh my God, what are you doing? So one of those days, it was the good, oh my God. We take those. Also, talk about like just balling out. Alex Sarr, man, 23 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 5 blocks. Dude's on like this crazy heater. I'm pretty sure he's averaging over 3 blocks over the last like week and a half. 2 triples, 50% from the field, and a crazy 7 of 7 from the free throw line. That's probably one of the best lines of the night, for sure. That's a crazy game. He's creeped inside the top 40, and if he keeps this up, because blocks are extremely weighted, we know that by now. As far as the Z scores, if you look at like Basketball Monster, blocks are really extremely weighted, rarest category. He would be creeping up in the top 30 very soon. That's a crazy game. Interesting. I am excited to see how Sarr's career goes because I think he can be a lot better than people think he is. He looks like a totally different player for last year. This is just a good game. He had 1 turnover too, by the way. He didn't even foul. He was just swatting stuff because he's just that good. Wow, man. Monster game from him. Chris Middleton had 11, 7 and 3, 1 triple, 1 steal, 2 of 10 from the field. Rough shooting, but at least he made it up at the free throw line, 6-6. Trey Johnson is still in the starting lineup. He had 6, 2 and 5 with 2 steals. It's bad shooting, 2 of 7 from the field, but he made both of his free throws. You could take that. Interesting. I see a lot of people. I bet you played a couple people too. Trey Johnson's starting to get rostered. I understand trying to get ahead of it. I totally do. And it's nice now because he's starting and he's getting extra minutes. It's not where you probably want it to be, but it's interesting. You just kind of got to sit along for the ride before it actually truly pops. Bilal Coulibaly had 34 minutes. He had 14, 8 and 3 and 5 steals. Woo, we like that. 1 triple, 4 of 8 from the field, and 5 of 6 from the free throw. Yo, this is a good game from Bilal Coulibaly. I bash him a lot. Coulibaly, I apologize. Say his name all the time. Coulibaly, I bash him a lot. And I'd be like, bro, like, we know what you do. And then you're going to turn around tomorrow and shoot 12%. But that's like even percentages, good free throw, got you the defensive stats, got you some rebounds, solid scoring. That's a good game. Got to give props where it's due. Justin Champagne, love when he gets a lot of minutes. He only got 22 here, but man, dude, look at this. 17, 3 and 3, 2 blocks, 4 triples, 85% from the field. He 6 of 7, bro. 1 or 2 from the free throw line. Crazy heater game. If you streamed him today, that was a good stream. That's absolutely a good stream. Bob Carrington on the bench. I think he's cooled off. 6, 5 and 4, 1 steal, 2 blocks, like the defensive stats. Just 3 and 9 from the field. He got 31 minutes still. This is like, it was clicking, but it's like not kind of clicking. You can roster him, but I totally understand if you want to move on. And good back end center to have in deeper leagues is Marvin Bagley, who had 12, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block, 2 of 6 from the field. Not his best, but 8 of it. What were these centers doing? 8 of 8 from the free throw line for Marvin Bagley the third. What? Him and Sarr just, maybe they were in the lab and they actually practiced their free throws. That makes me happy. Good job, big man. You make me smile. And that's about it. You had like 4 points from Will Riley, which you don't have to worry about right now. Good stuff from the Wizards, man. I hope they don't shut their guys down too early. Like, bro, we're winning too much. And I know they're we don't like to speculate about rumors, but Trey might be a Wizard. Interesting. Next game of the day, we take a look at the Spurs, who lost to the Memphis Grizzlies, and there was no Ja. I mean, to be fair, they were winning without Ja before, all that stuff happened. But this is impressive, man. This is a very good team. 106-105 over the Spurs. The Grizzlies get the dub. We'll take a look at the Spurs first. We'll take a look at the losers. And I'm just going to go ahead and go to the big guy himself. Bro played 21 minutes. I think you already know what I'm talking about. He played 21 minutes, and he put up 35, 3, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 triples, 10 of 20 from the field, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Victor Wembanyama is nuts. I really hope that he gets like healthy and and has a long, prosperous career. Because I think at some point in his career, because he's like 21, 22 now, when he turns 28 and he's in his prime, we're going to be seeing the most crazy stat lines of time. I just want him to get healthy. Guys, Wembanyama really put up 35 and 3 is still in a block with 3 triples in 21 minutes. Holy moly. That's insane. Julian Sampani on a crazy heater. I don't know what this is. 23, 8 and 2, 3 steals, 5 triples, 7, 11 from the field, 4, 5 from the free throw line. I just roster him. Just roll with it. He's getting big minutes. He's playing well. That's taking the spot of Devin Vassell, and right now he looks like he's better than Devin Vassell. But to be fair, that is hot shooting, so you can't rely on it long term. But it's spicy right now, and we like spicy, so that's good. Also, Luke Cornett got the start. He's kind of cooling, but I mean, if you have him for a back end center, you can't complain. 4.7 rebounds, 3 assists on the block, 40% from the field. He had 2 of 5 shooting. He's still getting big minutes. I do think he still does belong on rosters. He kind of like fills in the gaps really well, and he doesn't hurt your free throw on the big man. He actually helps it, which is crazy. Steph Castle had 15, 8 and 4, 2 steals. Oh, the shooting came down. What do you know? 5 of 14 from the field, a 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He had tacked on 2 triples to add to that. He's going to be one of those guys that looks really weird when you look at Basketball Monster, because it's like, oh my God, this guy sucks. But he's a top 100 player, and he does belong on rosters. He probably will settle into the top 80 range if you put him in the right build. And lastly, De'Aaron Fox, absolute just stinker, atrocious, chucked the ball at the rim, didn't even look at the rim, probably shot the ball at the crowd. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 8 dimes, 1 block, 1 triple, 4 of 18 from the field. That's just a bad game. It's a bad game. He's still doing pretty well. He was sitting in the top 50 before the game. I don't know about him right now, but he's doing all right. He's going to be okay. I don't think it's going to be that big boom that people think it is. It's just too many mouths to feed. They're prioritizing minutes for Dylan Harper. Steph Castle's kind of like the main guy, crazy enough, when it comes to ball handling. So De'Aaron Fox is probably going to settle around that top 50 range, and that's okay. That's okay. I mean, you probably drafted him there because he was hurt if you didn't have your draft too early. And you just got a like solid return on value in the pick. Keldon Johnson at 13-5 in a steal, 2 triples, 5 of 13 from the field. Not his best night shooting. He's still only a deeper league guy too. Dylan Harper, not his time yet, but it will be one day. 4 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, 2 of 7 from the field. He will have a moment in his career where he will be an all-star. I'm excited to see that. Enough about that. Let's go ahead and check on the Memphis Grizzlies. No Ja Morant, and dude, Cam Spencer went crazy. 21, 8 and 8 in a steal, 3 triples. 53% from the field, 2 or 3 from the free throw line. This is a banger game. I do think you still need to roster him in 12-team leagues. You just can't trust the health of Ja Morant. It's crazy. Like, Ja Morant usually gets to like 2 games and he breaks down again. It's so sad. It's like, Ja, man. Like, dude, just stay healthy. I don't know what to do. We can give him like the special stuff from like Space Jam, but I don't even think that helps. It sucks. So you should absolutely have Cam Spencer on your roster. Definitely a good spot play. And sometimes he does enough when Ja Morant is back. Jaren Jackson went ballistic. Love this. He was like, Wemby, I don't care who you are. 21 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Nice. 5 triples. Nicer. 7 to 16 from the field. Not his best shooting night, but I'll take that. That's not bad. 2-2 from the free throw line. And he's just playing like Jaren Jackson Jr. People thought he sucked. Did he foul out? Oh, no, he had 6 turnovers. Sorry, he had 3 fouls. Oh, that's kind of rough. But, like, still, do you for that line, who cares, man? That's a good game. Jaren Jackson Jr. is back up and running. No Cedric Coward, he is still hurt. So they saw Gigi Jackson doing a starting lineup. He only had 2.7 rebounds. Nothing you need to worry about. Jalen Wells had 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 triples, 211 from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. I don't think you need to roster the guy, to be honest. This is kind of like whatever. And Satio Dama, which I do believe belongs on rosters, it's so like I can never like. I've learned to just not understand him, to be completely real. But he just always does enough, and he always stays relevant. Like even when Edie comes back, he's probably going to stay relevant. 10 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 1 of 6 from deep. He shot 30% from the field, not his best night, but he hit all his free throws, 3 of 3. And lastly, Jock Landale filled in pretty well. He only got 23 minutes, but he finished with 19, 9, and 2 with a block, 3 triples, 8 of 15 from the field. He's missed both his free throws. You can roster him. You also can't. Sometimes he has a good game. Sometimes he does not. Oh, he actually had a surprise game from Vince Williams Jr. This is nice. 15, 6, and 5 with 4 triples, 5 of 7 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. That's pretty good from him. I don't think you need to roster him. I look at him in deeper leagues, if anything, if he can keep this up. Good stuff in the Grizzlies, man. Look at these guys. Nice. Really quick before we hop on to the rest of the games. If you are watching this on the Fantasy NBA Today feed with the homies, the legends, the goats, Doc and Brew, and you like what you hear over here at the Box Run Breakdown with me, Black Links 1 on Twitter, you can see it on the screen actually if you're watching live. And Williams Bill, follow the homie as well. Bring you all the action Monday through Friday, right after the games, with all the latest news, drops, ads, trends, whatever's happening. We are here for you. Make sure you like and subscribe. YouTube, Apple, Spotify, Twitter, wherever you see us at. If you find us somewhere else, please let me know. I've still been asking. I haven't seen anything yet, but just in case. But if you are liking what you're seeing, please make sure to like and subscribe and follow us, and we will keep bringing you the goods all the way through the rest of 2026, which I'm excited about. There's still a lot of basketball left. Man, this season's kind of flying, right? Anyways, back to the games. Oh, somebody returned in this one. This is cool. But they got cooked, man. This is real barbecue chicken. What's that? That was almost a 30 ball. Wow. Minnesota 1-22. Miami 94. They gotta figure it out. It sucks because they don't have any continuity, because like Tyler Hero like was playing, and then it was like, okay, maybe we can figure this out. And then he doesn't play, and then this happens. And they like kind of win some games, they lose some games, and he comes back, and then it's just like, oh man, rotations are screwed again. We don't know what to do. They gotta figure it out. I know, like, I don't know, man. Miami's been this kind of like mid for years, but I think they're a little better than what they're leading off. We'll go ahead and talk about the Heat first, and we'll talk about the guy himself, Tyler Hero. Welcome back, brother. 17 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 triple, 46 from the field, 2 from the free throw line, and he played 28 minutes. That's a good sign. 28 minutes is a good sign. Even though it's a blah, it's real barbecue chicken, but that's a good sign. Hopefully he can stay healthy, man. I don't know. The toe is like, it's worrisome, but seeing him come out the gates, first game back, 28 minutes, we're going in the right direction. For starters, Norman Powell, hey, this is the last chance. You maybe got like 2 more games. It's the last chance. It might be time to sell. Like before it really hits. 21 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 triples, 9 of 17 from the field. He misses only free throw. It's coming, guys. Tried to warn you. Kelly Ware got the start. Nice. That's good. I think because Tyler Hero was on the bench. Although they maybe don't need to start 3 guards, but that's a different story. Kelly Ware, 7 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, 1 triple, 3 of 10 from the field. Not his best shooting night. He still gave you some rebounds, and he tacked on the block. Don't worry, it's going to be up and down. I know some minutes are going to fluctuate, especially with Tyler Hero back. That's not necessarily the best for Kelly Ware, but I do think he should still be rostered, and maybe things might break his way. You never know. Bam has just been bad, bro. I don't know what to say about this. 7 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, a triple, 3-11 from the field. It's tough sailing. I want to call Bam a buy low, but to be fair, I was not really high on Bam going into the season. That's just me. But I think he is a buy low, man. He's just not playing good. He's got to be better than that. Andrew Wiggins had 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 2 triples, 3 of 10 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line in his 25 minutes. He didn't shoot well, but he gave you everything across the board. And for that, you can't complain. Davion Mitchell still running point. He had 4 points, 1 rebound, 9 assists. He did his job. 1 steal. This a putrid 2 of 11 from the field. And he misses only free throw. Dog, why'd you do that to us? Nikola Jovic, Full line from him. He just had some rough shooting. I know he had that crazy game, and it tailed off, which we knew it was. 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 triple, 2 late from the field. He had bad shooting, and he shot bad from the free throw line. 4-6 from the free throw line. Usually don't chase, and this is the reason why. Although it was like half bad, it's like 60% bad. Because at least he kind of gave you everything across the board. Although to be fair, you probably don't need to stream him in 12-team leagues. Deep leagues, yeah, you can look his way. Super deep leagues, you can look at Pelle Larson. He only had 7 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 triple, 3 of 9 from the field. More so for deeper leagues, he just kind of like pops up and does stuff because Eric Spoelstra loves him. So you might want to consider him in deeper formats, maybe like 16, 18 teamers, just to have on your roster in your back pocket. We'll go ahead and check on the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Ant was questionable for a game. He had injury management for his foot. He played. Thank God he played. Had a pretty solid game. The best part is he didn't absolutely destroy your free throw. 26 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 5 triples, 44% from the field. Not his best shooting. Now, you know it's crazy. He's like averaging like 50% from the field this year. Crazy. I don't know if it's going to tail off that much. It should technically by design, but he's not shooting like weird numbers from 3 or anything. He's just getting better. And 5 or 6 from the free throw line. That's a good game. He's good. He's sitting like on the border of the first round guys. If you do a proper punt, like if you're punting assists with him, I'm trying to think what else would be a good punt with this guy. I thought you could maybe do punt field goal, but now dude's got a good field goal. Technically, if you're punting free throw, because his free throw's been weird, he kind of like trickles into that first round. He's been good. And hopefully he is durable the rest of the way. Rudy Gobert, huge game from this guy. 13, 16, 1 assist, 2 blocks. Perfection? He had perfection? 5 of 5 from the field, 3 from the free throw line. What? Huge game. Was cooking them, bro. He was cooking. That's dope. That's a good game to see. Julius Randle had 15, 11, and 5 with a block. 1 triple, 6, 12 from the field, 2, 3 from the free throw line. He tailed off a lot too. I hope you saw when he was in the first round, but he's still good. I think he's like that top 60 range, and he's just chugging along. He hasn't missed a game this season. I did knock on wood. Sorry if you could hear that. But hopefully he can keep it going. That's good. Jaden McDaniels was in a little bit of a slump, and look at this: 19 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 triple, 7 of 15 from the field. 4 or 5 from the free throw line. Yeah, there we go. He's back. Welcome back. Welcome back, brother. Dante DiVincenzo, we'll just do the rest of the starters. The last starter, 12, 5, and 2 with a block from him. He gave you 4 triples, 4 9 from the field. I think he's one of those guys that sits around the top 100, and you roll with it. Cool. Nas Reed on the bench did his damage as always. He's been, like I said, I think I talked about him around like maybe week 3, week 4. He's been killing it ever since. 14 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 triples, 6 of 12 from the field in his 24 minutes. Light work for that guy. As far as the rest, you had like 6 points and 5 assists from Bones Highland. I'd consider him in deeper leagues if you need some random guard stats. And the rest of the guys kind of didn't really do anything. You saw some Johan Berenger minutes. That's cool. 4 minutes. He gave you 6 points and 2 rebounds. Nice. Good job, rookie. And Leonard Miller had 6 points and 3 rebounds on 100% shooting from the field. Either way, they absolutely cooked these guys, so they got some extra time on the court. And I don't know. I don't know what Miami does. Hope they figure it out. But good stuff from the Timberwolves nonetheless. Last 2 games of the day before we get out of here. It's a pretty quick show. I think we're rolling through. We'll probably be done in the next like 10 minutes or so. I know I don't want to leave you guys too soon, but I got stuff to do too, friends, unfortunately. The Los Angeles Lakers winning 111-103 over the New Orleans Pelicans. We'll take a look at the Pelicans first. They came in New Orleans, grabbed a po' boy, and then cooked the Pelicans and left. Good stuff for them. Trey Murphy had a crazy game. 42 points from Mr. Murphy. Whoa. Dude. This is pretty nice. 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 6 triples, 14 to 26 from the field, nice 52%, and he had 8 of 9 from the free throw line. He's really good at basketball. He's really good at fantasy basketball, by the way. He's in the second round. He's been chilling there the whole season. And people were like, oh, it's going to fall off. No, it didn't. He's been sitting around like that 15 mark, and it just floats. He just like goes up a couple, goes down a couple, goes up a couple, goes down a couple. He's just really good at basketball. I know he's been in trade rumors a lot. I don't know if I trade him if I were New Orleans, but I think somebody might throw a couple picks for this guy, and I would not be mad at them. He can ball. Zion Williamson had 15, 4, and 5, one steal, one block, 53% from the field. There it is. I've been waiting for the Zion free throw game. I was like, bro, in these games, it's going to be absolutely diabolical. And you're going to look at your phone and want to throw it. 1 of 5 from the free throw line. Holy Lord. It's going to happen eventually, guys. I'm sorry. Derek Queen, nice game from him. Nice 10, 13, double-double with 8 assists. Hey, man, I think he's going to have a crazy fantasy game when he gets older. 2 steals, 5 of 10 from the field. I can't complain about that. He held his own, man. He's going to be really good. I just find it hard to see Zion and Derek Queen playing together long term because, bro, that's just bad spacing. Unless Derek Queen develops a 3 out of nowhere and then all of a sudden he's like baby Jokic in that whole like little Charmander Charizard chart. Yeah, it just flows. It flows. Herb Jones returned. He played 34 minutes and oh man, dude, what is this? 3 points, 3 rebounds, a steal, 1 of 9 from the field, bro. 11%. What? At least he gave you 1 triple. That's hard. That sucks, though. And he's probably not playing tomorrow. They have a back-to-back. Jeez, dude. Sadly enough, I dropped Herb in 1 league. It made me a little sad because Herb's got a special place in my heart, but you don't really need him. And if you need some steal specialists, I can name you a couple right off the bat that you might want to consider. I love Herb's game, but I don't know if this might not be his year. Jeremiah Spears had 9 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 triple on 30% from the field. He shot 4-13. I don't think you need to roster him. He got 19 minutes. I mean, to be fair, he did better than Herb Jones, so I guess if you had to choose between the two, you probably want Jeremiah Spears. Lastly, on the bench, you had 8 points and 6 rebounds for E. Missy. That's cool. Carlo Makovich minutes went back down. He had 6 points and 2 rebounds, and Jordan Poole only got 18 minutes. You know what's crazy? He didn't even score. What? 0 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound, 1 block, and he just shot all 4. That's a bad game, bro. I feel bad. They gave a first round pick for this dude, and like, what is his role there? You know. Lastly, Jose Alvarado had 5 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal, 1 triple on 2 of 6 shooting from the field in 22 minutes. Deeper league guy too. Sometimes he has the minutes advantage over Jeremiah Spears. Just depends on the day. Go ahead and check on the LA Lakers, the LA Lucas, because I mean it's his team now. Luka Doncic had 30 points, 2 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 3 triples, 50% from the field. Nice 11-22, but he smoked your free throw, 5 of 9 from the free throw line. He is like moved down to like that 7, 8, maybe like 9 range in the top 10 because his fantasy game is just, it can be rough sometimes, and I totally understand. Punt free throw builds help him. Punt turnover builds will really help him. Still think he's someone you would draft in the first round. He gives you the good PRA, but he is some people that have a little bit better fantasy game than he does. DeAndre Ayton had a nice 18-11. Whoa, you got some rebounds, bro. That's nice. 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 9-16 from the field. That's a good game from DeAndre Ayton. We need to see a big one like that. That's dope. Marcus Smart, nice little game from him. I think he's doing enough to be rostered right now in place of Austin Reeves. 13, 6, and 4, still in the block, 3 triples, 5 of 10 from the field. Cool. That's a good game. I like that. LeBron James, nice. Oh, here he goes. I'm not gonna lie. This is a peak. These 41 doing this. This is a peak LeBron James game at his age. 38-8, 2 steals, a block, 3 triples, 52 from the field, and he hit all his free throws. Dude, is he back? He just doesn't go away. Wow, man, that's impressive, man. For 41, bro, that's super impressive. Jake LaRabia got to start with Rui out. He gave you 5 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. You can't roster him because he does have an exciting fantasy game. I just don't think he has enough to do, to be real with you. Jared Vanderbilt had 7, 8, and 4 and 2 steals. That is like that Draymond S lines that you like from Jared Vanderbilt. Like the minutes here, 29. He might be someone you want to consider too. If you need kind of a little bit of everything, kind of fill in the gaps. He had 3 of 4 shooting and 1 or 2 from the free throw line. Someone you might want to consider. These guys, I mean, it's the main guys that do all the damage, and the little guys fill in when they can. By the way, you got 6 points from Don Connect. Make sure he's not on your roster. Last game of the day. I got a chance to watch the end of this. Dude. Whenever you got Westbrook taking a 3 in the last like 20 seconds of the game, you could just say it's over. 100-198, the Dallas Mavs win it over the Sacramento Kings. Actually, to be fair, DeRozan got the last shot, and he took a bad shot too. Just Sacramento Kings, man. I feel bad for all my homies up there, though. I really do. Let's go ahead and check on the Kings first. Main guys did most of the bulk of the work, like always. Zach LaVine back, so he's getting a bunch of shots. 24 and 3, two steals in the block, two triples, 42% from the field, but he hit both his free throws. That's good. He's getting a lot of minutes, and maybe he's more engaged now, which is what you want to see. DeMar DeRozan, you know what's crazy? I looked, he's in the top 50. I did not know that. He's just still staying relevant. You know what's crazy? I think a lot of it is on the huge, like on the back of like huge steals number. He's got 1.4 this season. We saw that last season, and it tailed off, and he ended up with like zero point 0.8 at the end of the year. But it's just not tailing off. So hey, you got a dub if you drafted him. 21, 2 and 5, two steals on the block, three triples. You got three triples out of DeMar DeRozan. Jesus, this is one of those years, man. 8-18 from the field, 2-2 from the free throw line. He has more to do, and now they don't have Keegan Murray for like a month. Like he's just gonna keep putting up huge stats, getting a bunch of minutes, a bunch of shots, and they are gonna have Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan combo hoops for eternity. That's their game plan. Maxime Reynaud, nice game for him. This is why you keep rostering a rookie. He is pretty solid. 14, 9, and 1 with a steal, 6 and 7 from the field, 2 2 from the free throw line. Good job, young man. Appreciate that. Precious Achiuwa is starting. Still don't know why. 9 points, 9 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 triple, 4 7 from the field. Solid, but I'd still want him in deeper leagues. And Russell Westbrook absolutely just like took a crap on all the percentages possible. Bro, 11, 6, and 4 with a steal, 26% from the field, 415. And he also gave you 50% from the free throw line. Jeez. Russell Westbrook is, yeah, man. Sucks. Anyways, we'll take a look at the bench. Dennis Schroeder had 11, 1, and 9. Nice to say. I like the assist there. 1 steal, 410 from the field. But geez, Dennis Schroeder, 3 of 7 from the free throw line. Oh, God. Let's say you want to roster him if you need an assist, but I mean, he's better at free throw than that, but that's ugly. Dylan Cardwell came back from the G League. He got his 10 minutes, and he was pretty productive for 10 minutes. 4 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 2 4 from the field. I would like to rely on him in deeper leagues, but you technically can't because dude is going back and forth between the G League. So you may roster him, and he might not play 2-3 games. Who knows? But if he is there, he is definitely someone you consider. He has a nice fantasy game and good permanent production. We got 23 minutes of Keon Ellis. We may get 5 next game. We could get 35. Who knows? It's up to Coach Doug Christie. But if he does, if it hits, I would love to grab him. 5 points, 2 rebounds, 3 steals, a block, 1 triple, 2 away from the field. This is a bad shooting night. 3 steals in the block, though. Wow, that's what we want. I think that's it for these guys. Nick Clifford had 3 points and a block in his 14 minutes. I thought he might get more minutes with Keegan Murray out, but doesn't look good right now. If it's Keon Ellis, I'd take that, though, instead, any day of the week. Lastly, let's talk about the Dallas Mavs. This is gross, man. This game was scary. I thought they were really going to lose, and I was like, oh, man, you guys need to get laughed at. We'll go ahead and check on AD. He's back in hooping, 19, 16, and 2 with 2 blocks. Love that. He just took a crap on your percentages, too. 7 to 23. Bro, it's such like high volume. That sucks, especially from your big man. From the field, 7 to 23, 30%, and 5 to 7 from the free throw line. It's not been a fun year with AD. I know everyone's like, ooh, trade. I don't know, man. I hope so. I think he needs a real point guard and maybe a little better structure system. I think he's still sitting around like the back end of the second round, third round. It's just like, dang, dude. We missed you when you were like a top 5 player. Top 4, even top 3 at times. We missed that. Cooper Flagg, nice game for him. He's back. 28 and 6 with a steal, 2 triples, 53% from the field, 2 from free throw line. Great game. Love that. Dan Gafford got to start next to Anthony Davis. That's very interesting, by the way. Huge lineup. Technically, that's in place of PJ Washington, because I know Najee had been starting, and Max Christie started over both Brandon Williams and Ryan Nembhard, which we'll get to him. First, we'll talk about Daniel Gafford. 10 and 13, still in the block, 5-8 from the field. If this keeps up, yeah, just go grab him. Like, we don't even have to talk about it. Just go grab him. He'll have enough to do. I'd take that any day. Najee Marshall had 15, 7, and 1 with 2 steals. He had like started off pretty weird, but he finished good. 7 and 10 from the field, like that. Big, strong shooting. Can't rely on that, though. 1 triple, and he just missed both free throws. Dang. It was giving you some hype, man. Max Christie got the start. He had 11, 3, and 2 triples. He just terrible shooting night. 3 of 13 from the field. Chucking the ball, blindfold on maybe. 3 of 3 from the free throw line, and that 23% just hurts. You can roster Christie, but you also don't. He may be more of a deeper league play too. Lastly, on the bench, you had a good game from Brandon Williams. He's kind of getting favored more than Ryan Nembhard. You can literally just leave Ryan Nembhard. He only had 3 rebounds and 4 assists. Just let him be. He didn't even take a single shot. Like it didn't say he missed it. He just didn't take a single shot. That's crazy. But Brandon Williams had 18, 2 and 2, 2 steals. To add on to that, 2, 2, 2, 1 triple, 7 to 13 from the field, and he just didn't have the best free throw line night. But he's doing a lot. He's doing like more of the damage out of the point guard position. He is someone you could consider. Just know that's going to be a back end point guard role for him, but it should be enough to put up stats. And Klay Thompson just he puked all over your field goal, 2 of 12 from the field. I hope you're not rostering in deeper leagues. I happen to be rostering one of my deeper leagues, and I'm very sad, and I have to go drop him because that's a terrible game. Anyways, that is it for today, guys. I hope you appreciate it. The lovely Tuesday slate as we are kicking off 2026 with a bang. I will be back on Thursday. You guys give me Thursday and Friday. You guys are seeing me like all the time. Wow, look at me. Until then, hope you guys are doing well. Winning your matchups, make sure to check out the Homie Williams Bill tomorrow. Thank you for watching another episode of Boxer Breakdown. Once again, I'm your host, Tim Woodson, presented by the lovely FanDuel, of course. We will be seeing you very, very soon. Cheers.